Huzzah, DALEKBORN here, and welcome to a interesting update at this very moment. I bet you're all wondering what this update is about. It's about a few things. One is obviously the notion that you see that this is not Pikmin, because originally I was planning on being a Leafling Olimar player model. It was so amazing. So whoever did that did a great job. And I am sorry to say that I will never be able to try that, nor anything else related to Nintendo-wise from Pokemon, Mario, Pikmin, etc., etc. And Splatoon, the most powerful of them all in Garry's mod. Because you know why? Well, obviously everyone knows about this because of the mode in Garry's mod or on the news, but since everyone actually might not be watching that stuff, elaborate. Garry's mod has now gotten a DMCA. Yeah, a DMCA from Nintendo. Now, originally it was actually thought to be from some guy named Aaron Peters. And Aaron Peters almost sounds like saying Mr. Smith to actually say, but it turns out, yeah, it was assumed that this Aaron Peters was pretending to be Nintendo to give fake DMCAs to prevent all creators who made the workshop for 20 years to remove anything Nintendo-wise. But it turns out to be Nintendo itself. Which makes some question of why now. Because for 20 years, they actually, never even bothered by it. And people were able to do it. They did it for free and nothing to it. The only option that people maybe made the assumption why Nintendo's lawyers are actually attacking Garry's mod now is most likely because of Palworld. Because they're trying to find all the information to try to actually get Palworld down. Because it looks like Pokemon. Well, I'm sorry. So does your characters looking like Dragon Quest creatures. But regardless, 20 years, all the content all of the scenes from, your favorite YouTubers who made those Garry's mod videos, or that favorite mod that you like to play, is that anything Nintendo related. Even this world of Woohoo Island and this player model of Sabrina from Pokemon Masters EX will disappear sometime in the future. Because Garry's mod is asking creators to actually remove their said Nintendo mods, and, delete them all. Whatever. So, as a respect. So, if anyone actually wants to get their things, they need to get it now while they can. I've already made a folder for myself for personal uses. Unfortunately, the ones that are really good, like all the models, packs, and whatnot, they're all gone. All the Mario player models. There was like a guy who called himself Mario. He had like Mario Kart Wii player models. It was beautiful, but I don't have that, and that's gone forever. If that was one thing I could have actually saved out of all the things I saved the most, that would have been it. They're also going to get rid of all the Inklings and Splatoon stuff, which I know that all of you Garry's mod players love Inklings. Not like that. I mean, like playing the Splatoon, your own avatar characters. It sucks. I know a bunch of you are actually trying to save all of the things, and I hope the best for you guys. I myself have made it just a big pile of all of them before anything happens. What I'll do with that, I don't know, because there's a chance that maybe Garry's mod might sense them and delete them or something like that. I don't know if that's possible. All I know is I've got to make sure of what I do with my pile of characters that I got. And it's, of course, limited, just like everyone else. It sucks that it's happening now, but, life goes on. We can remember the past, and hopefully we'll see the future. With that being said, I will actually have some Garry's mod videos in the far future, in a new channel. It doesn't exist yet. Well, technically it does, but it does not exist yet. So there will be some Garry's mod shorts in the far future. I will let you guys know in a later date. With that being said, though I'm not being as Olimar, which I find hilarious that there was an Olimar player model just added like a few months before all this catastrophe happened. I mean, seriously, Nintendo, we're already having the problems with Xbox, PlayStation, and all the propaganda of making all women look ugly. I mean, look at Sabrina. She is perfect. This is why I actually picked Sabrina, because she has great personality and assets. But regardless, so without the friggin' Olimar skin, this makes no sense because of what I'm doing right now, because we're in the middle of a Pikmin scenario. So, yes, to my next subject. As you might have noticed, I've been doing a season of Pikmin series. Yeah, because I've decided to actually try to play every single game I have. From good games, bad games, Nintendo games, PlayStation, Xbox, all of them. And I also plan on later on actually having some of those videos have a face of myself right up at that corner right there. For your convenience, because I was going to plan on it sooner, but then I got sick, and I'm still sick. Okay, give me a second. Hold on. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm trying to recover. Don't worry. I'm going to feel better. There's still plenty of Pikmin videos for you to watch. But yeah, long story short, I'm planning on playing every single game. In fact, I'm planning to play every single game in order. As you might have noticed, I already started off with Legos, and I also did it with Batman, and I'm also doing Pikmin. However, the problem is I didn't actually have the plans thoroughly correct. So obviously, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to finish Pikmin 4, and then after that, I will be playing the Lego games. And once I finally finish playing all the Lego games, I'll return back to Batman Arkham. Now, originally, I was thinking about Batman Arkham Knight, but I decided to actually add all the Arkham Knights or Arkham games that I have, which is basically just Origins Blackgate, and then Arkham Knight. There is also a VR, but I don't have a VR yet. Maybe if I had a bunch of wonderful, lovely, adoring, wonderful people to describe this channel, make it big enough for me to actually start getting some sort of like at least a penny a day, a penny a month from this channel, and I can get some avenue from this. It's just a suggestion. No need to do. You can do whatever you want. You can like, dislike, and whatnot. I've always been saying that. But regardless, on that notion, I'm gonna be doing Pikmin, then Lego, then Batman, and then there's more. Yes, I have over like 1,000 games. I'm gonna be playing other games and it's gonna be in a certain pattern. It's gonna be Nintendo, and then everything else. Then Nintendo again, then everything else. It's going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. For your convenience and for your entertainment. I can't tell you everything that I'm going to actually do because I don't know if I'm going to succeed. But I will say this. I will make the videos a bit longer because I know the Pikmin 4 thing of me cutting them in half for 15 minutes is a bit tedious for you guys to actually enjoy. So some videos will actually be like an hour long per episode. I was just doing it to actually make it shorter and easier for me to record. But regardless, I noticed that was actually being annoying. So that's going to be fixed. I don't know about the rest of the Pikmin episodes, but we'll see in due time. And with that being said, all I can say is that thank you all so much for watching my videos thus far. I know there's a lot that I'm going to be planning, and it's going to be long times before I play all the brand new games. I mean, yes, there are games that are actually questionable nowadays because of all the politics, the propaganda, the voting, the obsession, everyone. All I can say is that I'm here to play games. I'm not going to get into any of that. Like, we got plenty of wonderful people out there who's fighting the fight of one thing and one thing only. We are here to have fun. That's the purpose of gaming. If you are out there telling us gamers that if you don't like this game, you should just leave and never return, well, you can say that. Just be surprised that your consequences of your actions. That's all I can say. Have fun, live the life, remember everything. Remember the good times. Remember the happiness. Remember that you guys are here just to have fun. You're here to be happy. There will be sadness, there will be hatred, but just remember to also be happy because that is the fun. That's what fun is all about. It doesn't matter if something is inappropriate. It doesn't matter if you think that's cruel humor. That is reality. That is the world. You can lie about everything you want, but if you can't be happy by lying to yourself, then what? Then it's just, then whatever you're doing, it does not matter. That's why you being happy and being loved matters. I don't know where I'm going with this. There's like so much things that are like happening out there, but I don't want to get into it. All I can say is happiness would actually help. Being, love and peace and all that, and have common sense. Common sense is the most greatest thing of all. And if you don't have common sense, the world does not make sense. Or at least to you. To those who don't have common sense. I mean, even if you don't have common sense, you do have the chance to actually get common sense. All it needs is take a breath, calm down, and actually talk to each other. That's all I'm going to say. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching this little update. I will try to actually make some better videos, and who knows, I might actually reveal to you some new channels. That's right, there will be also new channels, and also there will be some other videos that will be playing on this channel as well. I know there's going to be a lot for me to explain, but with the Garry's mod incident, I had to make this very short and very quick before everything is lost forever. And I will admit, this skin will most likely be the main thing that I'll be using more so, since I cannot find a Toad player model. F's to the chats, everybody. Until then, all I can say is thank you all so much for my journey so far. I plan to actually keep going for your entertainment of me playing these games and having fun. There will be future videos in new channels coming soon. I will get to you guys on that in a later basis. Until then, thank you all so much for watching and your patience to actually understand of what's going on so far. Both Garry's mod, Pikmin, and other future content. I'm DALEKBORN. I'll be seeing you all, and you will be seeing me later in future videos. See ya!